Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com. Today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Flora with 5-arm chandelier. This is going to be the 10, 30, 40. So this is a great chandelier for lots of different applications. I can see this being obviously over a dining room table, but this is bright enough that you can use this over a kitchen island if you'd like. It's also going to be great in other places like stairways where you have a 2-story foyer and you can hang this right over the stairs. I think this would be stunning. It's also some matching pendant lights, so the singular pendants that do go over kitchen islands that go with this, and I think they would work great together. You can always email us and I can kind of walk you through that. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself, and this is 24.6 inches from the bottom of the fixture to where the chain is going to start. That's that top loop. Diameter, that's coming in at 26.7. This is going to ship with 36 inches of chain, 15 feet of wire, and a canopy kit for your ceiling. If you need more wire, just drop us a quick email. We have a customs department that can take care of that, and I can quote it out for you. If you need more chain comes in 36-inch pieces, and that's very easy to put it together. Chain has a little seam right on the side, and allows it to be opened and closed. So there's a cool little piece here. This is this little chain separator, that's what it's called, believe it or not. And that makes sense, right? Because it opens and closes chain. So it's kind of the reverse of a pair of pliers. When you push it in, the end opens up and the middle closes. So it's going to be able to open and close your chain without leaving any marks. I picked this up on Amazon for less than 20 bucks. Well worth having around the house. Make sure your installer has it. Very important. Canopy kit. That's the part that's going to go on your ceiling. So this is a 5-inch canopy. It's going to go over your 4-inch junction box. This is what you guys have on your ceiling without any problem. This is not a heavy fixture, so it's going to hang just from a J-box. You don't have to worry about that at all. Why don't we talk about glass really quick? You're going to be having there's a pull-down menu that says choose your glass, and you're going to notice there's 2 options for it. So this is the number 236 glass that's going to be used here, and here's the hole in the bottom. Top is open. It's going to be available in 2 different types of glass. So this is the opal glass, and I'll talk more about opal later in the video. It's a milky, opaque white glass. The other option is going to be absolutely clear. No wave, no bubbles, just a clear piece of glass. If you're going to be doing that, you might want to opt for a decorative bulb. And this is a torpedo. There are also flame tips that look really good in that. You could kind of do the Edison look, and this is kind of an Edison bulb, but it doesn't have the little point on it. But I would probably go for more of a decorative bulb if you do the clear. Just remember, you're going to be able to see the bulb. When you do the opaque ones, you can put in whatever you like. So it doesn't have to be an aesthetically pleasing bulb. It can be just a standard LED if you guys want to go there. And it'll accept an A19 bulb. A19 bulbs are just the same size we've all grown up with. It's a standard size light bulb. They come in different ways. This is an incandescent, and you can use up to 100 watts in each of these arms. Just remember that. So you can get 500 watts of light out of it if you want to go incandescent. But there's so many great LEDs. Why would you want to go incandescent? So we'll kind of put that away and zero in on these guys. These are the old school LEDs, the first ones that came out. The one thing I'm not crazy about is the bottom part that's holding the driver and the transistor here. It blocks light from coming out. So that kind of puts that out of the running. What I like to use in our showroom are these clear ones. And these are the new clear phosphorus ones. Wherever you find this, you'll find this right next to it. So don't be afraid you're not going to be able to pick them up. A19 size, easy to get. Every hardware store has them, grocery stores, a lot of drugstores sell them too, but you can pick them up on Amazon or Home Depot or Walmart or any of those places. These come in all kinds of different ways. So you're going to notice when you're out there, 40 watt equivalent, 60 watt equivalent, 75 watt equivalent, 100 watt equivalent. So you're back to being able to get 500 watts equivalent light out of this if you need to using an LED. Now, they're going to offer these to you in different ways. 2700 Kelvin, super yellow, and that's going to be the same deal for the little flame tip ones, the little torpedoes. And that could be very cute or very nice, actually, kind of romantic in the clear glass. So something to think about there. 2700 Kelvin, super yellow light, like a setting sun. Way on the other side of that, the one to be careful about is the one they call daylight, which is not like sunlight. It is not warm. It is a bluish white light, and that's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom is warm white, soft white. Super important here because it mimics the bulb that we all grew up with. It mimics this incandescent, and that's a nice warm light, but not too warm and not too cool. That's going to be 3000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. That's the light that's coming down on this table right now, and we talk about it in every single video, so very important. In any event, I would probably zero in probably at 3000 Kelvin. You've got 5 arms on this. I would probably go for a 60 watt equivalent. That'll be the easiest to find out in the marketplace. Make sure you buy a dimmable version of that bulb. I want to touch base on Hubbardton Forge's opal glass for just a second. So all of Hubbardton Forge's glass to begin with is going to be hand blown. This piece is hand blown first in clear, then they're going to come in and they're going to blow another layer of white glass on the inside of this. The third step is they're going to take and they're going to sandblast the whole thing on the inside and the outside. That's going to give you this beautiful, mellow, translucent, milky piece of glass. When you look at this and you can see the layers are actually piled up on the inside of this. Hubbardton Forge is very obsessed about details on all of their pieces, including their glass, and that's why you're here, because you're probably just as obsessed about little details as well. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway, because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.